Hello my angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Yesterday I left you in the Cotswolds. Well, for me it was this morning, and I have just arrived in the Royal County of Berkshire. I've literally just arrived at the Oaks, and I've got quite the day ahead of me, let me tell you, and definitely not my usual Tuesday, might I add. So today I'm here with the Royal Windsor Horse Show. We are going to be playing polo, the Oaks against Coworth Park, and it's going to be incredible. I feel like the Royal Windsor Horse Show is just an icon. It is a fixture in my diary every single year and one of my favourite events of the entire British summer social season. It was first set up, or staged I should say, in 1942 to support the war efforts. It's also the only international horse show that hosts both show jumping, driving and endurance. But those aren't just the only equestrian disciplines that they host. They've got showing, they've got just the most spectacular parades of all the different horses. Not to mention that it is, I want to say, in the late Queen's Garden, but of course the King's Garden is the magnificent Windsor Castle. The grounds are spectacular and the show itself is just phenomenal for everybody, all families, whether you are a husband that enjoys tractors or somebody who loves shopping. The shopping village is incredible. So today I'm here to create epic content, and let me tell you, it's going to be sensational. I must say it's been a very, very long time since I've had my competition whites on, and although in polo you normally play in white jeans, I refuse to wear white jeans on a horse. Far too uncomfortable. So my show kit has come back out to play, and I couldn't be more excited about it if I tried. I've got my riding boots on, my hat is going on next, and as I said, we are going to be playing a match. I don't think I've played polo in probably over 15 years, so wish me luck. And it's just going to be an incredible day. We're then heading over to Coworth Park to go for a fine dining experience, a beautiful private lunch by the phenomenal chefs, and then actually have a tour of Coworth Park. So it's going to be an epic day and I can't wait to share it with you. So please keep your fingers crossed, hold on to your knickers, because we're playing polo with the Royal Windsor Horse Show today.
Welcome from me, Girls Polo Academy, and Susie, and from Girls Polo Club. Thank you to Charlie and Natalie for use of this stunning clubhouse. It's the first time I've seen it. That's really cool. This is one of the best arenas, if not the best, in England. I'm really looking forward to getting you all going. I've got here Jack Hyde, one of the best polo players in the country, to match some of you guys that I know are like world level riders and key influential people, etc. We're just going to do a snapshot of polo. It's 1 hour. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to see if we can show you which way around to hold the mallet, which way around we like to sit on the horse, and get on with it, close our eyes and see what happens. But we're going to, like you say, we're going to head down there, mount up as quickly as we can, have a dismounted picture, then mount up, have a mounted picture, and then get on with all the fun. So it's me, Susie, Jen, Holly, all in this garb, and then Tizzy. So no question is too stupid in polo. I've been teaching stupid things for the past 30 years. Feel free to just try things out, let us know what you think. We've got a bit of a routine in the way that we teach and the way we do it, but it's mostly headed towards a little game at the end. So next step's going down there.
Okay, we are off. We have got the most incredible arena here. As you heard, I think this is actually one of the best polo arenas in the UK, which is amazing. We've got the full team here. And there they are. They're about to have a right old giggle at watching me try and play polo. But the ponies are out and the teams are walking out. So here we go. This is going to be incredible. I mean, look at the surface. An enormous arena. Gosh, I cannot wait. Oh. done. Now time to get on a polo pony. Pop you onto Pamper, which is that one there. Divine. Pamper. Pamper. Lovely. Ready to play polo? You ready? Yeah? I feel like I'm with like professional polo players over here. And I'm going to look like a right old Miss Daisy. Not used to trying to hit things, I'm just trying to clear things. What's yours like, Aria? Percy. Percy.
She's just created the line of the ball, right? Which means that someone from the opposite team can't come in. You follow this line of the ball. That's her right of way. It means the other player can't go, oh, that's mine, and just come across like this. So you can see it's like a motorway. The implications are quite obvious. If someone's going down a line, you can't really go for it.
Also, that horse is she's great. Well done. And one, Millie.
Amen.
That was real bad arm. Are we going? That was a good throw. I'm just saying. I feel like a... Yeah, well done. Come on, the glue. You can do it.
That means, in the weird language that we speak, and the end of the game.
I'm with the professional polo players over here. We've got Millie and Faye. I feel like we were a dream team. We were like midfielders and strikers.
We really worked together, I feel.
We did. Dream team.
Sorry.
And
Faye
you were
was
like
fantastic.
epic. Faye's very good with the ball action.
I'm really
and
good throwing it, and you guys really grabbed my arms right now.
Oh, sorry. This one's got very sore arms from injections.
I can't play. I had the worst FOMO in the world.
But you sat on.
And I got off. But these
That's
guys are
fine.
great. Yeah, she's
you were part of the
professional.
team. That's all. That's all that counts. But what an amazing day, huh?
I know.
And are you looking forward to Royal Windsor Horse Show?
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking forward to the bevs now.
The best. What fun. That was incredible. I have not had that much fun in such a long time, and it really does make me wonder why I do not ride more often. But Polo, epic! The ponies were amazing, and guards, instructors were just phenomenal. They really took the time to explain it to us, but in a really fun way. You know, when you're going to have a lesson from somebody and you know you can get a bit caught up in the detail, you actually just want to like get on and play. They did it in a way that was so interesting and so fun, and we won! We are the champions. I'm so happy. Well, I'm definitely rocking the hat hair, and I've got my chauffeur back. Marcus very, very kindly came with me. Well, the team met me at the Oaks, and it's so nice that we can spend days like this together. It feels like we're kind of like going back in time. Back in time. It was such fun. Well, Mark is normally in his whites as well, and I can tell you what, this one's a better rider than I am. But we are now on our way to Coworth Park, which, if you don't know, is the most incredible 5-star hotel that's actually owned by the Dorchester Collection. It is, if you want sort of like a country staycation, there really is no better. And it's really, really in the heart of Berkshire. Real horse country, and it's just wonderful. Again, I feel like I'm going back to my Cartier days, because we would always stay at Coworth when we did Cartier Polo at Guards. But we are having, I think, what they call like a dining experience, and we are going to be sipping on Pol Roger. So it's going to be a glorious afternoon. We are going to be heading to the spa to change quickly. I've got my beautiful rotate dress in the back. I fear that I may be somewhat overdressed, but as Oscar Wilde famously said, you can never be overdressed or overeducated, so I'm just rolling with it. And with my head held high, my shoulders back, and a bit of confidence, fingers crossed we can pull it off. But I can't wait to continue the day, and it's just really, really getting my heart ticking for Royal Windsor Horse Show. And it's truly incredible how they've really encapsulated the energy of the Royal Windsor Horse Show in a day like today with Jack and Joe. I don't think I've told you guys, but Jack Whittaker, I don't feel like, actually neither one of them need an introduction. Jack Whittaker coming from one of the greatest show jumping names in the entire world, and Joe is actually the son of Tim Stockdale. And I used to train with Tim. Tim is sadly no longer with us, but his son is a phenomenal show jumper, world class, jump Nations Cup teams and on multiple British show jumping teams. So we've had some serious show jumpers in that Polo arena, and it's safe to say that they could hit a ball too. But the camaraderie was such fun between us all, being really rather competitive. And I must say, I almost went out the side door a few times. I must say I'm very, very grateful for my thighs, clinging on for dear life. so divine to be back at Coworth Park, and I cannot wait for lunch. Here with Sai and the whole team, and we are off to the spa to get changed. I'm going to pop a dress on, and then we are going to be heading back into Coworth for lunch. But Joe and Jack and Anushka and Anna, enjoying the day?
Yes.
Yeah, what did we think of the polo?
So much You were great.
And I feel like you're just saying that.
No.
I am very proud of the fact that I scored 2 goals.
Yeah, we've got the footage
I'm
to
like,
prove
oh,
it.
well done team, well done. Oh my god, look at these florals. How stunning is that? I mean, we might have to get Rachel out. We could start filming around the gardens, you know what I'm like? Oh my gosh, well, we're on this brilliant little buggy with Sai, driving to perfection, and we're off to get changed. Right, that is us ready for lunch. I've gone kind of a little bit like Pretty Woman vibes, in a beautiful rotate dress, obsessed with the polka dot, love the swing on the skirt. Got a little Studio by Charlotte little bag, gorgeous little poofy sleeves, and a pair of Manolos. So fingers crossed you wouldn't think that I was on a polo pony a matter of minutes ago. But anyway, let's head to lunch. And we're back on a buggy and back off to the main house for the champagne reception and lunch. This looks spectacular. We've come into the conservatory and we've got a delicious glass of Polo Roger waiting for us. How utterly divine. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have just come into a private dining room and we are sat. We've got all these gorgeous girls, very handsome men. We've got Cara, my darling girl, next to Jack, the ladies, Tatler, supermodels over there. I mean, honestly, incredible. Oh, this is utterly divine. I mean, look at that actually little conker display. It's so cute. So here we are, utterly divine.
A Devon jellied eel. We then have some parsley oil, and then we have an eel soup. Let it sit, give it a quick swirl, and then sip it straight back. I like to say go with it the open mind, because believe me, this will be your favourite.
Oh wow! So here is our amuse-bouche and a Chinese teapot. Wow! So this is a shot.
It's not a shot, it's a hot soup.
Oh, it's not a shot.
Okay.
You said straight back though.
Okay, right.
Designated bread course. So we have 5 different types of bread for you guys to experiment with. So just at the back is our Armenian bread. Through the middle runs our traditional sourdough. We then have a cheese pan Swiss, a little pretzel with some sesame seeds on top, and then a little brioche just to finish. Onto the condiments, we have a lobster oil and pomegranate molasses. In the middle sits our onion and miso jam. On the end is our sunflower hummus, and then we have our burnt Bermuda style butter with your knives and just underneath. Just for your starters, we have the English asparagus, we have the AO Blanco sauce through the middle, and then it's finished off with the mango liston.
Thank you so much. So as he said, we have English asparagus, almond smoked vinegar, and mangalika. Good afternoon. Got a wine pairing here.
With your asparagus, I decided to choose wine from Austria.
Austria.
To be more precise, wine from Wachau, indigenous native grape variety called Grüner Veltliner. Always very fresh, almost crispy, that acidity. Very inoffensive, and with asparagus would be lovely. It's a big name in Wacha, Rude Pichler.
Rude Pichler.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. It looks and sounds scrumptious. Let's give it a go. So we've now got a line called sea bass with Jersey Royals, leeks and lavage. I must say every single dish is just so beautifully presented, and also all of their crockery is just so different. Wonderfully toasty plates, and this sea bass looks sensational with a gorgeous crispy skin.
We have the Jersey Royals, and it's got a little Jersey Royal spoon.
Oh, delicious. Well, bon appetit, everyone.
So we have the wild strawberries, we then have the yuzu posset, and then it's finished off with some fresh lemon.
Okay, so I am extremely lucky to be sat down with two of probably the greatest names in show jumping ever, to be honest with you. The blood and the names that you two have, obviously got Jack Whittaker and Joe Stockdale. I feel like I've actually got a little bit of a connection with you in a way. I used to train with your dad.
Did you?
Yeah.
I never
Yeah, and I remember I had a really badly behaved horse, and he told me that it had nothing to do with the horse, I just couldn't ride it. So that was, he was very
Did he make you cry? Or
no, he didn't make me cry, but he made my legs extremely sore. And I remember once I went to Addington Manor for a young horse sales, and my dad didn't come with me, and I really, really wanted to buy this young horse. And I remember Tim came to me and was like, "Do you need some help?" I was like, "Yes, please." And I remember he stood there and he helped me buy the horse. And ever since then, you're, very, very special man. But today, obviously, we are here sort of celebrating the Royal Windsor Horse Show. It's been quite the day. I mean, what did you think of the polo?
Yeah, great. Enjoyed it. A few more lessons, I think.
Are we changing career paths?
No.
Are we going to become polo players?
Jack should if he wants to be very, very cool.
Sticking to the show jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not long before the Royal Windsor Horse Show. So, from your perspective, obviously you are two of the greatest names in show jumping at the moment, obviously from incredible families and on Nations Cup teams here, there and everywhere. But what are your favourite parts of the Royal Windsor Horse Show?
I think there's so many elements to it that make it special. I think there's always a great crowd in there. You know, the crowd, and they're so invested in the jumping every time. The atmosphere and the location of where you are is unbeatable. But then I think to top it is the competition. You know, you get all the best riders in the world basically there. The Grand Prix is really tough, you know, every year. It takes a bit of jumping, and you've got everyone out, you know, all the other top riders there, so it's hard work, but I think it's a great event, and it's also one that we've grown up and always looked at and wanted to win and wanted to do well.
It's your home show, isn't it? Yeah, and what are your favourite parts of it?
Oh, I think just also like everyone really wants to come to the show, so you know all your friends and family there as well, and the atmosphere is so fantastic. It's when you can't come to the ring, it's hard to beat. And I think just the prestige also behind the event, behind the Grand Prix, it's
yeah, I mean, not many people can say that they are quite literally jumping in the King's Garden.
Yeah, also, and that it's like one of the Rolex shows, and you just one of the Grand Prix you really want to win.
Amazing. So what horses will you be taking? Do you know yet what horses you'll be taking?
Not totally yet, no.
After the debate.
Yeah,
a few
well,
weeks.
it's lucky to have a few, I must say. So you are off in a couple of weeks. Are you both on the same British team? So you're jumping a Nations Cup in a couple of weeks. And how are you feeling about that?
Good, yeah.
Good, yeah. We're both
How you feeling about that?
You going for gold?
I'm confident in my teammates.
Basically, they're on the same team. Fabulous. Well, fingers crossed we'll get a gold. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you at Royal Windsor. I will be cheering you on from the sidelines, and we hope that we've got a British win. Between these two, fingers crossed, we'll have
try our best.
Well, thank you both so much.
No, thank you.
And yeah, we'll see you soon. And thank you very much to them or Neutral. I will leave obviously all of their details in the description box down below. Please give them a follow and give them a little cheer on for, well, your seasons are extremely busy. And yeah, you are the athletes of the British show jumping team. So cheer you on.
Thank you. You'll need it.
Thanks so much. Well, it has been a day to remember, starting off playing polo and finishing off the day with delicious food, incredible courses, beautiful wine and champagne pairings with the most phenomenal company, being almost like back in the show jumping world, and also surrounded by some fascinating ladies. Just the conversations have been outstanding, and obviously all here to celebrate the Royal Windsor Horse Show. So all in all, it's been a fabulous day, and now I just can't wait for the Royal Windsor Horse Show itself. I'm actually very excited to say that the team have literally just come up to me and they have given me a discount code for you guys. So if there are any of you that would like to go to the horse show, whether you are equestrian or not, it is just the most amazing day out. We've got to pray for some sunshine, and quite frankly, you'll be in the King's back garden. The discount code is Leo in capitals, RWHS15, and that will get you 15% off general entry for every single day. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Home sweet home after what has been just the best 48 hours I've had in an extremely long time. From Josie's events and everything that came with it, Combe End Manor was just extraordinarily beautiful. From the interiors to all of the rooms, the nooks and crannies, the interior design. Oh my goodness, eat your heart out. It was absolutely beautiful. But what was the most special was spending it with just the most remarkable ladies. And I just feel completely re-energized. The interesting conversations, the constant cheerleading is something that I will never stop championing. As you know, I'm a big sort of like female supporter, and all of them are just powerhouses in their own rights, from content creation to authors to property developers to, I mean, the list goes on. It was just outstanding. All of the food, Holland Cooper, the goodie bags. I brought all of my luggage in. Well, I say I. Marcus very kindly helped me with my luggage, and he was like bag after bag after. He was like, Leonora, you've been away for one night. I was like, I know, I've been thoroughly spoilt. So he'll probably be mooching in through my bags. Luckily, my mother doesn't have access to them because, as you guys know, she's the world's biggest magpie. And then, of course, I was devastated to leave early, but today has been a dream come true. Playing polo and having such fun, almost my two worlds colliding, from my horsey, equestrian and show jumping background to having a bit of fun and camaraderie with the polo aspect. And I think, apart from obviously the professionals, we all were pretty useless but had such fun doing it, and it really is just creating such a hype and excitement around the Royal Windsor Horse Show. I can't wait. And then to finish off the day at Coworth, it's such a special place. From the food, the Pol Roger, and again to the company, it's just been utterly divine. So a bit of a different one from me, but I love bringing you along with me for days like that and being able to share my genuine passion with you, from the horses to horse shows to luxury to beautiful events. Honestly, this is genuinely a dream come true that I get to take you with me and get to share the experience. So as I said, I'm really excited to be able to share a discount code with you guys. There are still some tickets available, so if you are interested in going to the Royal Windsor Horse Show, definitely don't hang around. So if you use Leo RWHS15, that will get you 15% off general entry for every day. So I'm not quite sure what day I will be going, but of course I will let you know. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to hopefully seeing you. And it always goes without saying, if ever you do see me in public, please come and say hello. The fact that I get to wrap my arms around you and sort of meet you in person and actually say thank you for your constant support means the world to me. So fingers crossed I will get to meet some of you there. But I'm going to bring this vlog to an end. I'm going to take my beautiful rotate dress off. I just have loved this today. The swish on it, I felt so ladylike, but also equally a little bit sexy, if you know what I mean. The belt, it does also come with the most beautiful red floral brooch. I felt like it was a little bit too much today, and I was definitely on the air of slightly overdressed, but you know what I'm like. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to bring this vlog to an end. I'm actually going to be taking off my makeup immediately, putting my PJs on. I might even have a bath. I do feel a little bit overwhelmed with the workload that I have this evening, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It is Eastermas after all, and I truly hope you guys are loving it. And if you are, please hit the like. Let me know what has been your favourite part or favourite vlog so far. But most importantly, I always say sending you so much love, but actually, could you please hit the subscribe? It would mean the world to me. And now, sending you so much love, and I will see you guys tomorrow.